To a smooth journey, a small but tough luggage lock is always a good idea to ensure that your bags cannot be easily opened by others as you travel through crowded places. Traveloc is not an ordinary luggage lock. To know more about this, we have Steve Ng Meng Tat, the founder of Traveloc today. Hi Steve, how are you doing?
Hi. Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you for being here with us.
Okay.
Alright, first and foremost, maybe you can share with us what is Traveloc and what inspired you to come up with this idea.
I've been in the security seal industry for more than about 25 years. Okay, nearly 30, I would say.
30?
Yes.
Okay.
I've been traveling all my life. I only use security seals to secure my luggage because the use of security seals has been in the market for the past 200 years. Everybody would have used a security seal before unknowingly. Okay. An example. During the years where AR registered meals were concerned, when you send out an AR registered meal, there's a red wax and a stamp on it.
Correct.
That's a security seal. Okay. You go to Post Laju, you buy the when you send your courier your letters or
The
whatever out,
wrapping
you have got
plastic,
the
yes.
what you call it, the plastic.
Plastic wrapping
Okay.
plastic, yeah.
Okay. The thing that closes is not the normal glue.
Correct.
It's security seal. It's a glue where it involves the security seal industry. So they have got levels of security. Okay, so everybody unknowingly has used a security seal before, but then it's more like a B2B business, business to business. Never in the history of security seal it's been offered to consumers. Okay, how did I come about with coming up with Traveloc? It is because I feel safe when I use a security seal because it secures not only the contents of my luggage, but if anybody tampers with my bag, I would immediately know that it's been tampered with and I would not want to take the bag. Not because of losing contents in the bag. It's more like having additional stuff in the bag, if you know what I mean. Okay, that is, like the saying goes, it's better be safe than sorry.
Sorry.
Because
yes, correct.
if travelers are concerned, why am I targeting travelers? Because there are a lot of news in the media, which is all kept and swept under the carpet. Okay, it will not be made known, but somehow or other, the news of drug couriers, you know, bullets being planted into the bag unknowingly. Okay, it's made known because of the social media. You see. So the reason why I came up with the idea, it inspired me to help people, identify any tampering done, and also to prevent them from being prosecuted for things they have never done. You see, so when things are planted in your bag, you will never know that it's been planted because every lock, every key and lock, be it a Bluetooth lock or be it the most significant and most digital security given to a luggage bag, it can be opened.
In other words, Traveloc is a sealed lock?
Yes, it's a seal, it's a security seal featured lock. Okay. Okay, a security seal featured lock. We have adopted the security seal feature, which is the tamper evident feature, into the particular lock. Okay, so if anybody tampers with it, you know immediately. Don't take your luggage, because if you take your luggage and you go past the customs, okay, you will have the possibility of being caught by customs is there, but even if you pass customs safely, you will not be safe.
Oh, okay.
Because somebody will be waiting for your luggage outside, because the contents are planted in your bag. They want your bag. So if you go out to the arrival area and go out into the taxi, somebody comes and grab your bag, what would you do? You say, no, this is my bag, I won't let you take it. But they want your bag because they have planted some things in your bag. You see? So Traveloc will prevent such unnecessary or such incidents, and then it helps you travel with the peace of mind, knowing that your luggage is safe. All right.
Meaning to say, is it Traveloc different from conventional locks?
Oh, definitely. Because every conventional lock that is in the market at the moment, okay, can be opened and relocked without trace. you will never know that it's been opened. But because Traveloc is a security seal featured product, when you try to open it, you know, it breaks and it's never replaceable because there's a serial number attached onto the seal, and that serial number is one-time use. Okay.
And we'll get the notification.
No notification because when you look at your bag, it's supposed to be as it is when you check it in. Okay. If something happens or the seal is missing, you know, then you know that it's been tampered. Okay. Very significantly show that it's been tampered.
I see. Why do we need Traveloc?
Okay. Why do you need Traveloc? For me, I need Traveloc because it helps me have that peace of mind when I'm traveling. When you go to the airport, check in your luggage, you have got to be like at least an hour and a half or an hour before. Okay, that luggage leaves you, leaves your sight.
Correct.
During during the flight. Say you're going to Manila. Okay, 4 hours flight. Okay, that is already 5 hours, and by the time you collect your bag, it's another hour. Okay, at least another hour. So it's 6 hours. Your bag is away from your sight for 6 hours. What is more, what is more important than knowing that the bag is safe because I have a security seal in it, attached to it. I've sealed it with Traveloc. Okay? So anybody tampers, it's okay. I don't mind. Security seals are supposed to be breakable. Okay? It's supposed to be easy to secure and easy to remove. That's a security seal. Okay? Anybody can break the seal. But breaking the seal, you will never have the same replacement because the serial number is there. Okay, I'll show a demo later after the interview to let you have more insights on how a security seal is used. Okay.
That's sure. Yes. Still about Traveloc, is it applicable to all kind of luggage?
It is.
Okay.
It is. It is. Luggages comes in, I would say, two varieties. One is the hard case, which has a key and lock, and the other majority of it comes is a zipper.
Correct.
Okay. With a zipper, it will have an O-ring to go onto your TSA lock. So that would be most suitable. Okay. To use the Traveloc Express, and for hard cases, we have got the luggage cover available, where it's I would term it as layman term a singlet over the luggage. Okay. You're wearing a very nice singlet over the luggage as a security feature.
How about the material of the Traveloc?
It's made of high impact material.
Okay.
Okay. High impact to withstand cold and heat, because when you are in the cabin, when you put your luggages into the plane, that place is hot.
Correct.
Okay. So we have got to use high impact material where it will not disintegrate, it will not lose its form, the original form that it's been there. Okay. And it can withstand right up to about 200-300 degrees. So I believe the compartment where you keep your luggage, it's way below the point of heat.
Yes.
Okay, right. And also it can withstand cold right up to about -20, -30.
That's amazing.
Okay. Yes.
All right.
So it has got to be high impact. I cannot use inferior quality material because it affects. We have got to look at the environment that the Traveloc is going to be in.
Temperature.
Yes. So we have tested it in extreme temperatures, freezing, and heat. Okay. So we have passed that test. So and also it looks small, but the tensile strength. The tensile strength, meaningly the pull strength. If you were to pull that Traveloc and for it to open, it can withstand, I would say, between 80 minimum to about 110 kilograms. Whereas your luggage for economy class maximum is 32 kilos.
Yes, correct.
So we are way past whatever limitations of a luggage.
Amazing.
Right.
All right. Is Traveloc is acceptable to most of the countries so far?
It is acceptable to most. I would say it's acceptable to all travelers. It depends on how you term acceptable. Okay, to me, I would say it's definitely acceptable except for TSA laws. There are in America, you have got to use a TSA lock in order to fly within, to arrive within any airports in America. Okay, but then it's not an issue if TSA officers actually takes your bag and checks it with the security seal, with our Traveloc. Because if they break the lock, okay, we will replace a one-on-one. You see, if you get your bag when you arrive in, say, Dallas, okay, your Traveloc is missing. So meaningly, you know that there's this TSA law in that particular country.
Correct.
So meaningly, if you lose your lock, it must be legal opening, but you do not open the bag in the airport. What you do is get the authorities to check your bag for you, okay? And if they open up the bag, there must be a piece of a letter issued by the TSA that they have checked your bag, and the broken Traveloc will be put in an envelope together with that letter. So that is what you call legal opening for random checks by the airport authorities. Okay, when that happens, then you are safe. If they see that letter, they will not say anything. They will not question you, and you can just leave, and you know you are safe, right? But TSA officers being human, human has got some characteristic which is very peculiar.
Correct.
Okay, so if they have a letter there, and if your things are missing, what do? You can report there and then to the airline to claim. But we are not so afraid of, we are not so worried about claiming whatever contents that is stolen from the bag, because you do not have very valuable items in the bag. You know? Okay?
All right, so you mentioned earlier about our luggages are possible to be tampered.
Yes.
What if our luggages are being tampered or lost? Is it possible for us to open our luggage ourselves?
I would advise you not to. Anything which happens in the airport area, especially in the carousel belting where you are waiting for your luggage to come out, if you see something wrong with the bag, my advice is do not take that bag and inspect yourself. Because there are a lot of CCTVs around the airport, okay? And if you open it up, the CCTV zooms in it and sees that you have done something to the bag, you know, that is, I would say, in inverted, questionable.
Something suspicious.
Yes, suspicious. So it's best to leave the bag on the carousel belting and get the airport authorities to check your bag for you. That is to safeguard yourself. A lot of people would not know the rights and would not know the consequences of, you know, I can take the bag out and check. If something is missing, I just get the authorities. You don't do that. You don't do that. What is most important, do not take your bag if you sense that the bag has been tampered with. Okay? Never take the bag. Because if you take the bag and you check, and so happen there is a bag of pills in your bag or something which is of illegal substance in your bag, you know, even when you call the airport authorities to come, they say, why did you open your bag? You should have called us to open your bag for you, to inspect it. You see? So you have jumped the gun. So meaning you have taken into your own hands. You see? So it's not advisable. And a lot of people would say, you know, I've been traveling so many years, it won't happen to me. The thing is, whether you have traveled all your life, okay, and nothing happened to you, good. But then you cannot afford the one time for any prohibited items to be found in your bag. And it's happening very rampantly. Okay? Yeah. It's happening very rampantly, like I said, it's been swept under the carpet. All this time it's been swept under the carpet, and where the latest being a few years ago, I think a couple of years ago,
quite recent.
in Manila, a Singaporean woman got actually caught with a used bullet shell in her bag. A used bullet shell. Okay, this is like it's like all over the Facebook news. You know? So, like, who would have a used bullet shell? Okay? So why was the bullet shell planted into the bag? Is left for you to imagine. Right? So I would advise, if you're traveling, you know, it's more towards like your personal safety and the luggage safety. You know, it's like you have got to be responsible for yourself, because nobody would help you if you are caught with illegal substances in your bag and unknowingly, even though you did not put it in your bag. You know, somebody else planted it in your bag. It's your word against theirs, because when you take your luggage to the green lane, meaningly you have got nothing to declare. But then when things are found, then you say it's not mine. How can it be?
It's hard to
yes,
prove.
yes. So you will never want to have that kind of an experience.
Yes,
You cannot afford even once.
correct.
Yes.
Alright, Steve. What if our Traveloc has been tampered? What should we do?
Okay. When your Traveloc has been tampered with, first and foremost, do not inspect the bag yourself. Okay. Let it be on the carousel belting going around while you go and get the airport authority. It can be FSAC, the aviation security, or you can get the customs, or you can get anybody from the airport. Okay, an airport authority person to come and check your bag. Okay, if that is not the person, they will get the correct people to come. And you say you have got to tell them, okay, I have noticed that my bag has been tampered with. The first question they'll ask you is, how do you know?
Yeah.
You see, Traveloc tells you, yeah, because it's been tampered with. Okay, when it's been tampered with, it tells you immediately. You know it's been tampered with, because when you check in, it's supposed to be like that, and everybody has a smartphone. So once you check in, you just take a picture. You see, when I check in, it was this picture, but when I want to take my bag, it's not this picture.
Yeah,
something is
something
wrong.
wrong.
Okay, so I don't want to take my bag, and I was advised not to take. Not to take my bag or inspect my bag, but to get the airport authorities to come in, check the bag, and you have got to declare to them, okay, if anything missing in my bag is not a big issue. The most important thing is any additional items in my bag,
Yeah.
which is one prohibited, illegal, or whatever.
Yeah.
It is not mine. I'm declaring now. That's why I'm asking you to check my bag. So if my bag happens to have, say, illegal items in it, I'm telling you it's not mine.
Yeah.
So first and foremost, you're safeguarding yourself. Secondly, you will not be prosecuted
Yeah.
even if prohibited items are found in your bag.
Yes.
You see? So that is the most important thing that you do if you notice that your Traveloc has been tampered with. Okay? That is to safeguard yourself against prosecution. But in the event, okay, you notice your camera, your
Yeah,
iPad,
correct.
or whatever
Laptop.
is missing, okay, you're still in the airport. You see?
Still in the area.
You're still in the area. The custom officer or the airport authority who inspected your bag can be a witness. You can lodge a stolen report against the airline, meaningly my camera is stolen. You see, so you do not have you do not have, how do you say, doubts.
Yeah.
Okay, that the airline will have to pay you because you are still in the airport.
Yeah.
Okay, usually when people notice that the contents of the luggage is missing, it's only when they are back in the hotel, when they
Yeah.
open up the bag, or they're back home.
It's too late.
Yes, it's not too late. You have got to, how to say, you have got to tell them, you know, from the airport to the hotel or to your house. That
period,
particular
yeah.
journey, that period, how do you tell them that you did not do anything to the bag? But when you're in the airport, hi, I'm in the airport. I've got the airport security authority to check my bag. You see, I cannot be taking things out from my bag in front of them
Yeah.
to just lodge a report to say that my stuff has been stolen. You see,
Yeah.
so you have got you're killing two birds with one stone. Okay? Meaningly, if items are really stolen, you can lodge a complaint and get your reimbursement, the refund, or your claims from the airline. So it's like you know, you get best of both worlds.
Yeah.
No illegal items, but you see that your bag contents has been missing. It's either missing or additional stuff if your bag has been tampered with. More often than not, it will be missing items. But then the occasional part will be additional items.
Yeah.
Right.
Something to ponder.
Right.
How do we secure our luggage from being tampered?
How do you secure? A lot
Yeah.
of people, the conventional way is to go to the airport. You know, you shrink wrap. You know, you
Yeah.
wrap it with this.
Wrapping.
You see, if you go to the YouTube or you will see a lot of tampering ways. Okay, how they tamper with the bag. You know, even with that shrink wrap, it's not safe. It's
Okay.
really not safe.
We believe it is safe.
Yeah, the so-called believe it's safe. You see? So what they will do is, those films are available anywhere,
Oh.
right? Those films, the films that you wrap your bag with, I think it's only about $11 if you can get it in the DIY shop.
Yeah.
Okay, that is available. So what they do is, they will use that and actually roll it up. Okay, and then they cut and they open. Okay, there's if you look at this, we have a QR code here. Okay, the QR code will show some videos of how the bags are being sampled.
Oh.
Here. Okay, right. Then what we will do? Why do we call it a security seal? Security seal is only available in Titan DSB. We do not have these products available outside in the DIY shop or whatever. No.
Okay.
And then it's customized and personalized with serial number. There will not be two serial numbers of the two same serial numbers at one time or at any one time. Okay, one serial number, it runs concurrent all the way. Okay, once it's used, it's not replaceable. That's why a security seal is used. You know, and the recent general election, you know, the ballot box, they will have a seal on it. Okay, the ballot box has a seal on it. Okay? Everybody who went to vote, they would have noted a plastic thing on the box. It's not a lock; it's a seal. You see, so everybody encountered the usage of a security seal, but then it's not given as a privilege to end users, to consumers. So this is the first time we are doing it. Okay, Traveloc can even be laser marked with your name in it. I don't know whether I have that one with the name in it. Hold on.
You have it?
I do not have the one with the name JT. I have one which is with the name in it. I have it here. I definitely have it here. Okay, if you look, this is Benny Tan.
I see.
Okay, it can be personalized in your name. You see?
Okay.
Right.
You can zoom in.
So, which shows that it is yours.
Customize our
Yes,
name.
customized in your name. That's why we let you have the privilege of putting your name in the Traveloc to show that it is yours.
Okay.
Right. And some people might not want to have their names in it, but their family name in it. Okay? So we do give that opportunity of, you know, the whole family. You can put, you know, ABC family, okay, Tan family, Ng family, Lee family, or Nizam's family, okay, whatever. Okay, we can actually customize it for you. So that is why we put it as a consumer product.
Interesting. All right, Steve. Maybe we have come towards the end of our program. Maybe you have something to show us, just like you promised earlier, to do some of the demo about how Traveloc works.
To do a demo.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Why don't I show you?
Okay, that's so
okay, I'll let you have one.
All right.
Okay, I'll let you have another color.
Okay. Is there any different according to the color?
No, the colors it depends on yourself. What color you like?
Okay.
You see?
We can mix and match, huh?
Yeah, we have 5 standard colors.
Okay.
Okay, which is pink, yellow, green, blue, white. Okay, the more standard colors. Okay. Right. And a lot of ladies love pink. I don't know why. I really don't know why.
Ladies and pink.
Yeah. You see, and if you notice the Traveloc, okay, it's laser marked. You can feel the marking embedded into the plastic.
It's hard.
So it's a security marking as well.
Okay.
Okay. So what you do is, okay, I'll just show you. You have a serial number here on the tab and the serial number here. These two serial numbers are matching. Can you see? It's matching. The one here and the one at the side.
Yes.
Okay, it's matching.
Yes.
So what you do is, why we have a matching serial number here? That is for you to keep. Because nobody will remember a serial number.
Correct.
Okay? So this is to help you
Impossible,
to help you remember. Okay, what you do is, you lift up the flap. Just do as I do.
Can I do it?
Yes,
Okay.
you do it. You do it. It's for you to have hands on. Just lift it up. Don't shiver.
Okay.
Just lift up and then push it all the way down. Push it all the way down.
Okay.
It breaks. Push it all the way down. Yes,
Okay.
it breaks. This you keep as to, you know, a lot of people have the handphone covers, and what I do is I just keep it here.
Oh, okay. As
Right?
a cover forward.
Yes, okay. You keep it here to ensure that, you know, you don't lose it. You see, if you say, why is it so small? You know, some people would say, why is it so big? You know, so we have it in the SIM card size to ensure that whenever you have a SIM card, you just keep it like me.
Correct.
See, it won't drop, you see, and it will forever be there. Okay, what you do is, this lock, you use it like a normal conventional lock. Okay, but the lock on its own doesn't work. It must have the seal to seal it. Okay.
Oh, this is the seal.
Okay, this is the seal. This is the lock. Okay, this lock is reusable right up to about 10,000 times. Okay, right? So what you do is, go into the O-ring zipper, as it is. Okay, push it down, and this is an indicator at the side. The indicator, it must be concealed. You do not seal it when it's like that. Okay, the indicator, you push it all the way down, it's concealed. Okay, the indicator, the protruding end, okay, is concealed. So very simple. You can see the entry.
Okay.
Use this, put it on, right, and just click it. It clicks. Just push it.
I'm afraid.
No, it won't break. It won't break. Just push it. Just push it.
Oh.
Okay. Right. This will withstand minimum 80 kilos.
80 kilos.
Okay. If I put it on and I hang something 80 kilos, it won't break. It has got to go past about 110 kilos before it breaks.
Okay.
All right. So this is good. Good locking. And what you do is, once it's locked, you take a picture.
Okay.
Okay. With the serial number tabs together. So this is supposed to be how it should be when you collect your bag.
I see, okay.
If this is missing, don't take your bag. Don't take your bag. The seal is missing, but it's still locked. Okay? The seal is, don't take your bag. Definitely tampered. Okay? So what you do is, just lift it up. If you want to break it, you just lift it up. Just lift up the, just pull it all the way back. Just pull it.
Is it the correct way?
Yes, just pull it. Pull it. Okay, all the way down. All the way down.
Oh.
Yes, it breaks. Right, so I'll let you have this one. Because whenever you travel, you need two seals. One to go, one to come back. So this is the one to come back.
I
okay?
see.
So what you do is, because you're a lady, lady doesn't have that strength to actually push. Okay? Men will be easy. I'll just push this. Okay? Lady, I would advise, you turn the seal the other way around. Anything that can go into the entry hole, just push it.
Push it.
Okay. So meaningly this way.
Yeah.
This way. No. This way. This way. This way. Okay.
Okay.
This way. You push, and it will shoot out. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Push a bit harder.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It comes out. So this is reusable. This is reusable.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Right. And the seals are available. You see, we have got refills available. Okay, 20 pieces. So if people say it's expensive, it's not. We are having it online for Malaysians at 48. But if you go to my website, it's all in USD.
USD.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. So this is only like 48. So per time, it's like two ringgit 40 to give you the peace of mind when you're traveling. You know? And I would also advise people to use it on their hand carry if you are on a long haul. Long haul meaningly anything 6 hours and above your flight, because people tend to sleep.
That's correct.
Okay, when people tend to sleep, nobody notices the cabin. The cabin luggage. So when you have this sealed on, anybody who wants to open your cabin, your hand carry, must break the seal. That is definitely stealing your stuff. So if it's broken, then you know your stuff has been stolen. And that person who has stolen your stuff will definitely sit behind the plane, and he has got a lot of things in his bag.
That's correct.
Because he would not target you alone. A lot of other passengers would have been, the hand carry would have been open and things stolen. Okay? Right.
All right. Thank you, Steve, for being with us today with all the Traveloc demonstration.
No, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure.
Thank you. We wish you all the best, and we hope what we have shared earlier would be one of your essential tips to keep your luggage safe while traveling. Don't go anywhere. We'll go for a short break, but before that, we leave you with our bulletin ringkas.
Semua aktiviti perjudian merangkumi nombor ramalan, kasino, kelab, loteri dan lumba kuda adalah antara 4 perkhidmatan baharu dikenakan cukai apabila cukai perkhidmatan dikuatkuasakan mulai 1 September ini. Turut dikenakan cukai ialah perkhidmatan penerbangan dan carta kapal terbang, termasuk helikopter domestik kecuali di Sabah dan Sarawak, perkhidmatan teknologi maklumat IT dan bekalan elektrik domestik bagi penggunaan lebih 600 unit sebulan. Menteri Kewangan Lim Guan Eng ketika membentangkan rang Undang-Undang Cukai Perkhidmatan 2018 untuk bacaan kali kedua di Dewan Rakyat berkata, kadar akan dikenakan bagi cukai perkhidmatan adalah 6%.